is feeling right. Couple minutes we'll be rolling, you already made my day. Settle in and keep it open, got a lot of things to say. Stream's about to start, yeah, it's very much appreciated. Thank you for the time, every second that you waited. Not long to go, long to go. Grab a drink and a snack and let's have a chat, let's go. Fill your glass in the kitchen, find your favorite spot to sit. If you're lurking, you're still welcome, you're a part of all of this. Couple minutes we'll be rolling, drop an emote, say my name. We're just hanging, we're just talking, every night it feels the same. Stream's about to start, yeah, it's very much appreciated. Thank you for the time, every second that you waited. Not long to go, not long to go. Grab a drink and a snack and let's have a chat, let's go.
We know that there will be a cover-up because this implicates the Prime Minister and his Chief of Staff, Morgan McSweeney, a protege of Peter Mandelson. The Prime Minister chose to inject Mandelson's poison into the heart of his government on the advice of Morgan McSweeney. His catastrophic lack of judgment, telling us now that he did know, has harmed the special relationship. It has endangered national security. It's not the humble address, it's him. It's compromised our diplomacy, and it has embarrassed our nation. After all of this, does he have the same full confidence in Morgan McSweeney that he had in Peter Mandelson?
Prime Minister.
Morgan McSweeney is an essential part of my team. He helped me change the Labour Party and win an election. Of course I have confidence.
Well, hello everyone, and we're back again. Let's just we're making sure that yeah, I've got my little border saying I'm okay. Hello, and how are you all today? Nice to see you all has joined us on this rather quick and well, almost impromptu stream. So let's go through. Hello, Martin. Hello, Dante. Hello, Spark. Hello, Monty Mop. Hello, Matthew. Who else we got here at the moment? Just that at the moment. So welcome. I hope everybody is okay. I hope everybody's feeling pretty awesome at the moment. It's unusual to have back-to-back streams, isn't it? It's very. Hello, Denise. Welcome. Hold on a second. Need a drink. I want a small cup. No, it's just juice before any of you start. So, literally, the day after we had our little discussion about Starmer being on his last legs, his Chief of Staff, Morgan McSweeney, has, well, due to him, resigned. Now, whether he was pushed or not, who knows? But we'll have to wait and see. Hello, Chris Riff. Welcome, RAF 206. Good evening. Welcome on board. Nice to see you in the chat. I think it's the first time I've seen you online on this one of my live streams. So welcome to the crew. Sorry, Juice Oliver Reed style. No, it is actually juice. I swear to God, it is. It's just apple juice cordial. Apple cordial. I promise. Bloody cold. Another one bites the dust of the pillar. Yeah, Morgan ran like a girl. I'm wondering, to be fair, whether or not he was pushed. We'll bring it up in a minute. In fact, let's bring it up now. So let's go into the studio, a bit part of this, and let's go full screen. Right then, so this is his letter. I'll put it right across my face. Hello. So no JD tonight, I'm afraid. Hello, Martin D, and hello, Aiden's Wellsmith as well. Welcome. No JD today. I've got to get up early in the morning, so I best not do anything. Hello, Joe. I think I'm scared of his style resigns. Past 3 months, should be McMurdo as interim Prime Minister. He's having number 10 terrifies me. I think it all does with all of us. So, as I said, up on the screen is what he said. I'll read it for those people who are listening, because some people do actually listen while they're at work. So, this is what Morgan McSweeney apparently said. After reflection, I have decided to resign from the government. The decision to appoint Peter Bannister was wrong. He has damaged our party, our country, and trust in politics itself. And in reality, this is only because they got caught. Let's be honest. When asked, I advised the Prime Minister to make that appointment, and I take full responsibility for that advice. Sacrificial lamb time, methinks. In public life, responsibility must be owned when it matters most, just not when it's convenient. And in circumstances, the honourable course is to step aside. Good evening, Dan the Lionheart. Welcome. Just these opening sentences. Do you think this is a? I've been told to sacrifice. I'll speak in English if that would help. Sacrifice myself at the altar, because that's what it sounds like to me. This has not been an easy decision. It has. Much has been written and said about me over the years, but my motivation has always been simple. I work every day to elect and support a government that puts the lives of ordinary people first, leads us to a better future for our country. Only a Labour government will do that. Still deluded, even when he was leaving through the back door. Man, I leave with pride in all that we have achieved, mixed with regret at the circumstances of my departure, but I've always believed there are moments when you must accept your responsibility and step aside for a bigger cause. He really is basically saying, I've been told to throw myself under the bus. As I leave, I have two further reflections. Firstly, and most importantly, we will remember the women and girls whose lives were ruined by Jeffrey Epstein and whose voices have been heard for too long. Nice of him to say that about the grooming gang victims here based in the UK, you slimy ginger-haired twat. Yeah, exactly. Nothing for them. Secondly, while I did not oversee the due diligence and vetting process, although you told him to appoint him, even though, of course, he's your bestest buddy pal. Yeah. So what I'm saying is, yes, I did not oversee the due diligence and vetting progress. I believe that the process must now be fundamentally overhauled. This cannot simply be a gesture, but a safeguard for the future. What? So I'm taking responsibility. It's all my fault, but I didn't see anything, read anything, or know anything about it. Yeah, okay, typical Labour. I remain fully supportive of the Prime Minister. He's working every day to rebuild trust. Well, he's fucking not doing a good job, is he? Restore standards. Serve the country. I will continue to back my mission in whatever way I can. It's been an honour of my life to serve. And if you believe any of that sanctimonious claptrap, well, there you go. And I don't think anyone will be stupid enough to buy into that. There you go. Very deliberate wording. He took credit and blame for appointing Mandelson. I think it's been written to way to shift the blame responsibility to Starmer, more protection. So absolutely 100%. That is exactly what it is. 100%. It's the smoke screen. It's the deflection. Yep, absolutely. 100% scapegoat. 100% scapegoated. Absolutely done. Like your Carol Vorderman. Yep, absolute. Well, I'm only telling. You know me, mate. I tell it as I see it. That's how I see it. So, Sweeney's gone. Who'll be next? What's going to happen tomorrow morning? Because I got this funny feeling that somebody else is going to walk tomorrow. I genuinely believe, we were talking yesterday about how everything lines up. Hello, Doka, welcome. Lies, and more lies, set the farmer harmer. Absolutely. But we said we would start to see things moving. This is number one. McSweeney's thrown himself under the bus. And as we've just gone through the letter of resignation or statement or whatever bullshittery he wants to call it, the simple truth of the matter is the ball has now rolled. It started to be pushed down that hill. It don't matter. Stallman's stupid thing signing him into the post. Yep, 100%. This is all an attempt. Hello, Undead Master, by the way. Welcome. This is just nothing more than an attempt to try and get Starmer out of this. But he can't walk from this. I suggested if Starmer goes, Diane Abbott should take over the Labour Party. We collapse in 5 seconds. That would be impressive. Don't fancy another Labour Prime Minister. If Starmer goes, we should have a general election, not just a leadership contest and new Labour stooge in charge. Unfortunately, as I mentioned yesterday, it's Steve, what's his name? Steve Bartlett. You'll correct me in the chat. I can never remember his name. He explains why that can't happen. Unfortunately, sadly, it can't happen. I don't think we can vote our way out of this mess. Don't want to sound like a defeatist, but I think we're in serious trouble long term. I completely and utterly agree with you. I don't see a way out. That's the most frightening thing, is the way out. How do we get out of this? Big emergency meeting of the Parliamentary Labour Party with Starmer in the morning. Oh, Matthew, when did you hear this? Has this just broken, has it? Because that wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. And if that is going to happen, then stage 2 is going to happen. The sporadic squirrel, they tried to silence me, it didn't work. The Joker's back. Well, hello, sporadic joking squirrel. How you doing, my friend? How you doing? They'll leave you in the hands of Islamists and Fat Lammy. That's a really good idea. Please like, share. I'm really struggling to speak today. Like, share, subscribe, join in with the chat. Welcome to all the new subscribers recently joined the channel. Welcome to the community. We're a good bunch here. We try the best. Heard it via GB News. Well, it'd be interesting if you hear it from more sources now that this is what's going to happen. You can see a change in leadership very shortly. They usually have this chat when they're about to do something, to get rid of people. So hold on a minute. While we're just here, let's. I'm just going to go on X and see if I've heard any other updates while we're here. Well, I always like to. We'll keep an eye on it because obviously it's going to be mental. I've just been asked to join my own live. That's good. Oh, well, as always on X, what's trending is Love Island. Says it all, doesn't it? Says it all. I'm a chopper pilot. Damage done to the RF through DI is truly terrifying. It's getting worse. We need major change, civil and military soon. Absolutely. All armed forces have been absolutely obliterated by DEI. And thank you for your service, sir. I'm probably sat in the back of one of your helicopters once, depending on when you did it. You chopper pilots are insane. You really are. But fair play to you. New channel arriving soon. Jokers was banned last month. Sporadic Squirrel, glad to be home. Excellent. Well, once you get it, mate, let us know the channel, and we'll get it out and share it out so everybody can go and join and subscribe to you. And again, if anyone knows of any channels that they feel that people should go and see, please feel free to share them amongst yourselves. Put them in comment section on videos that I do. Just get them out there. We need to support each other. We really, really do. If Lammy takes over, we will be paying retribution. Yep, absolutely. 100% guaranteed, unfortunately. I mean, of course, this is the biggest worry. God, excuse me. This is the biggest worry, is who will take over. It'll be absolutely mental. 2 more channels there for you. That's the next. Oh, to replace Sweeney. Ah, right. Yeah, yeah. Don't know either of those 2 people, I'm afraid. I'll have to check to replace Sweeney. Ah, right. Okay, we'll have to have a look at those. I don't know whether I can get it up on here. Right then, let's have a look. Cuthbertson. Ah, right. Oh, right. Gotcha. Right. Actually, yep. She is. Well spotted. Well said. She is. Yeah, it's just come up on here as well. I'll see if I can get it to see if I can start to share screen. And there we go. And share. Let's just swap. Right, there you go. It's up on the screen right now for you. This is obviously on Wikipedia. So Jill Cuthbertson is a British political aide. She served as the acting Downing Street Chief of Staff alongside Vijay Atkinson since February 2026, following the resignation of Morgan McSweeney. So there you go. There's your replacements already in. So we now already know There you go. Welcome to our new Jill Cuthbertson. So have we got an image? Let's see if we can find an image. Let's copy. And let's see if we can images. Well, there you go. Right then, so this is Jill. Interesting. So let's just that was not what I wanted, but there you go. So we now have our new. There we go. Hanover's Communications. Right. Okay. So there's the replacements. So there she is. That's there. So we now have our replacement. Breaking news within the last couple of hours, 3 hours ago. Before it came live, didn't even know. So there you go. Are you still serving? I'm a Chinook at 7 Squadron. Oddly on the idea of affecting. Oh my God, mate. I really feel for you. I genuinely do. I really, really feel for you. So now we know who our replacement is. We'll get rid of that. We don't need to see her for any longer. She's not exactly, in any case, that's beside the point. Diane Abbott with the whole thing terrifies me, to be fair, mate. The whole thing terrifies me. This way, we'd be better off with Frank Spencer. At least we'd be more entertained, wouldn't we? Let's be honest. If it sounds funny, Diana put herself forward Labour leadership and said, it said in Diana's voice, I put my name forward to weed the Labour Party. They're all racist white bastards. Yep, absolutely. It's going to be mad. Do you? Oh, hello, Craig. Do you imagine that? I mean, remember this is what we said when she did the calculations about the police officers. It works out they were going to get paid 2 pence a month or something like that. Oh, it'd just be absolute mind you. Then again, change is what they promised. The same chaos is what we got. Absolutely mental. Absolutely mental. Completely agree. I'd like France. In fact, let's start a party political broadcast. Yeah. Frank Spencer for Prime Minister. Oh, my God. It's just madness, really, isn't it? Let's be honest. It's just insane. Yeah, it looks like Labour got desperate, gone shopping in Ashford. Certainly does. It certainly does. So, well, at least now we know who the replacement is. Wonder how long she'll last before she gets thrown under the bus for something. I don't know. It's just madness, isn't it, really? I mean, obviously they replace him straight away. I'm sure Keir Starmer she'll have Starmer's full backing and support. Evening, JFP, welcome. Welcome on board. So, yeah, so we now know who the replacement is. So that didn't take very, very long, did it? Evening. So, if this meeting is going to occur tomorrow with the Labour Party with Starmer, I think we can look forward, if looking forward is a thing to do, to his removal. McSweeney walking away, even though he's desperately tried to make it out that this, that and the other, and it was all his fault, even though he didn't actually know anything about it, but he did, and he recommended him, even though he's his best mate. He's walked. It won't be long. I don't think it'll be much longer. Absolutely right. Can't deny that. That's a trigger nightmare. He goes wrong. Oh, nasty. Oh, nasty. Same Inspector Blake. Oh, I'll get you, Butler. I'll get you. Yeah. Captain me FPM. Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, you wouldn't get much direction from them, but at least it's something nice to look at, and they might purr and do a bit of puddling. Yeah. So this one wasn't. I'll be honest. I'm not going to do a really long one today. I just needed to get on and tell everybody that obviously McSweeney had gone. This is definitely the first nail in his coffin. Starmer's dead. Starmer's dead. It really is. Once you might coming up with an absolutely fantastic idea, like, subscribe, ding that magic bell, and select it all, so YouTube can ignore that and not tell you that I've done another video, because he does that. He does that. It really does. So he's gone. The replacement's in, and apparently, so it is to be believed, there is a meeting tomorrow morning with Keir Starmer and the Labour Party. So that'll be interesting. Yeah, unfortunately, Martin D, he apparently he can't. In writing, he can do it, but in practice, he won't. And let's be brutally honest, old sausage fingers is complete and utter waste of time. We're all screwed. The whole system's rotten. To call the Epstein files to prove that again, 100%. But I think we all knew that, didn't we? Really, I think we all had suspicion. If we don't get Philip Schofield for PM, he's looking for a gig, isn't he? Oh, because of course, old Philip Schofield, because he went all I'm gay. Apparently, Olivia Colman now thinks she's a gay man. I just can't cope with these people. They're really either who could make a better PM. Absolutely, I completely agree. Anything would at the moment. I wonder if Starmer's voice coach was deaf. Or watched too much Doctor Who. Very Dalek-esque. Very Dalek-esque. Yep, absolutely. The King of Islam won't do shit. He certainly won't, because he's not interested. All he's interested in is banging on about how everything relates to Islam, which, of course, is absolute insanity. Just absolutely madness. So it'd be interesting to see how things are going to go in the next few days. Right then, so I'm looking for... Right, let's bring it up. Oh, no, I don't want that. Hold on, I'm just sorting something out. Right then, so let's get on to sharing this for you, so we can see whatever goes. Oh, Jeffrey. Yeah. That'd be great. Any case, let's share this, because this is the other thing that might be useful, which was mentioned a little bit earlier on. So Keir Starmer is expected to address a mass meeting of his party backbench MPs tomorrow night as he battles to save his premiership, GB News understands. Prime Minister is expected to address concerns about the state of his leadership at a meeting of the Parliamentary Labour Party. It follows the resignation of Morgan McSweeney as the Prime Minister's Chief of Staff after coming under fire in the Lord Peter Mandelson scandal. There's so much more to come out about this thing. The way Mr. Mandelson, who shouldn't be a lord anymore, the way he got his fingers into so many pies, it's a huge. I think this is worse than anyone could possibly imagine. GB News understands that Sir Keir and Mr. McSweeney have decided it was the right time to move on, but the government's policy agenda and commitment to economic strength has not changed. GB News understands Sir Keir and Mr. McSweeney have decided it was the right time to move on. Is it just me? Am I reading that right? That bit there. GB News understands Sir Keir and Mr. McSweeney have decided it was right time to move on. Interesting. Just scroll it up for you. One senior Labour MP told GB News Starmer has come out fighting and do what needs to be done to cleanse politics. That includes the people around him. The sterile test has to be, do they have Peter Mandelson's phone number in their contacts? The clock is ticking. This has yet to be announced and implemented immediately. It follows reports the Prime Minister is set to give an address to the nation as soon as tomorrow, as he hopes to move on from a week of bad news. A senior Downing Street source told The Telegraph the Prime Minister recognises the need for government to address the issues highlighted by the Mandelson revelations. Work began on this last week. The Prime Minister has instructed officials to move apace to deliver change. He hopes to update the country as early as tomorrow. It's a bit weird, isn't it? There's a spoon. Reacting to the departure of Mr. McSweeney, Labour MP York Central Rachel Maskell said, "It's a start, but we need to know how decisions have been made in the Labour Party. This includes the role of Peter Mandelson, who had his fingers in multiple pies, Morgan McSweeney's kitchen cabinet, and how the whole culture will turn away from fractionalism to an inclusive culture which seeks to listen and engage MPs and prevent future errors over policy." He also reported that Mr. McSweeney convened a kitchen cabinet of Labour figures, including Lord Mandelson, for dinners at the house of Labour grandee Lord Liddell when the party was in opposition. Labour MP for Rugby John Slinger has backed the Prime Minister, well he would, and rejected calls for him to follow Morgan McSweeney at the door. He said, "I've been speaking publicly about how Labour should rally behind the Prime Minister. We don't ditch a leader just because the going gets tough. It's in the national interest for Keir Starmer to stay Prime Minister." Well, in one respect, I could kind of agree with him, but they're trying to pretend that this isn't something major. They're trying desperately to pretend, no, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. So, I've been approached on the street by constituents telling me they heard me on the radio and totally agree. I'll take things that didn't happen for 600, please, Bob. What a load of bollocks. I also have CEOs of companies message me, say they agree. Then show it to them. If you've got all this evidence of people wanting to stay, show it. You won't, because it's bullshit. We all know that. I've heard from people from all around the country, whether Labour or not, saying they think the last thing this country needs is leader speculations and that we should support the Prime Minister. What a load of absolute, utter claptrap. No one said that. However, other Labour MPs have called on the Prime Minister to resign after today's bombshell announcement. Liverpool West Derby MP Ian Bryan said this will not stop with a single resignation. A true change in politic direction must now come from and be led from the very top. The Prime Minister must now reflect honestly on his own position and ask whether it's for the good of the country and the Labour Party he should follow McSweeney's lead. He added, another MP added that Ed Miliband, Angela Rayner and Andy Burnham ought to be talking right now in order to develop the orderly transition process in late spring. So they're going to wait till May. Are they? They're going to wait till May. Right, let's get back on here. Now, sorry, while I was reading that, I was unable to keep up with the chat. So let's just keep going. Let's have a look, just catch up. Our statement, yeah, goes to when do you think Rachel from accounts will keep a job? Who will replacement be? The replacement, they're all as stupid as each other, so I don't think it really matters. Yeah, Ed Miliband's a good one. I mean, he's not fruity loot cake, is he? Let me just catch up with the chat. Good for country since when? Well, this is very, very true. Gary Neville's, yeah. Well, Gary Neville's everybody knows what a twat he is. Yep, absolutely. Welcome, Michael. More illegals arriving daily. Ahoy there. Yeah, well, it helps. It helps. All, we need to replace our failing population, of course. Yeah, don't forget McSweeney and his 5 dancing rent boys, because, of course, that was also something that was swept under the carpet when this happened. Of course, remember that, as I mentioned yesterday, a 5th rent boy has been arrested. Excuse me while I finish. Oh, that drink, good for you. Hasn't McSweeney and his dad got a lot of accommodation in Ireland? Interesting question. I'm not sure. I'm sure somebody can go and look, but if true, it wouldn't surprise me. I wonder what kind of accommodation and who they're accommodating. Makes you think, doesn't it? So we've managed to make sure that it looks like I've only got 7 minutes to go. Right, let's bring up so I'm just I don't want to vote, actually. I don't really want to. No, I don't want to do that. I just, maybe later. Go away. So I'm just looking. It did say it's got a poll, but it's I can't find the poll. No, forget it. I'm not gonna mess around with that. Gary Neville was an overrated player. I'll be brutally honest, and he's turned out to be an overrated twat as well. Yep, never sang the national anthem ever once. Claims to love the country, represented the country, but never sang the anthem. My son William make a PM. He's only 5. He was one in China. Now, I'm going at the moment, just before I came out to do this, I was looking at the Advanced UK speech. I'm going to carry on working through that before I say anything on that. I think what's going to happen over this next few days is going to be very, very, very interesting. It's going to be interesting times, shall we say. I think Khan will persuade MPs and his son to step down to get he could do. Wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. I think you're going to start. I mean, let's be honest. Lammy came out today and said that he'd been telling Starmer for a long time there was a problem with Peter Mandelson. So you can guarantee Lammy's going to throw his hat into the ring and see where he comes with the leadership. The new Brits have recently destroyed a little play part my daughter used to play swings at, completely ruined it. Excuse me, completely ruined, won't let her anywhere near it. This is why we're important, very sad. I have, where I live, I've literally just got a very, very nice park. If some of the older members on the channels, when I go for my walks, I'm over on the park. And I won't let my son, in fact, I won't let my little son, my youngest son and my youngest daughter go over there. It's just not safe anymore because that's the madness of the world that we live in. Yep, medieval mentality and medieval manners. And I think you're being quite kind there, to be fair. Lawless invaders, absolutely. 100%. So, Rupert Lowe is the man to restore Britain. The thing is, Rupert Lowe, see, I agree. I like Rupert Lowe. I have a lot of time for Rupert, but Rupert keeps flip-flopping about what he's going to do. Is he going to start a new party? Isn't he going to start a new party? And I think what we need to do is we need a lot of people here on the right to sit down, have a genuine conversation amongst themselves and to unite. Because I think that's the only way you're going to win it. Let's get Oscar the Grouch PM with all the rubbish Labour Party to be at home amongst it. Hey, he's already in Brum, living in the rubbish that we've got there, to be fair. Oh, dreaming of petrol TikToks and God Save the Queen nails bolts. Yippee, yeah. So, wow, we've had quite a few people watching, haven't we? We're doing quite well. There's at least 54 people watching at the moment. I've got, 50 on YouTube. Welcome. If you're not in the chat, just welcome. If you want to, just pop in the chat. Most of these people won't bite, I think. But pop into the chat and say hello. And you can say whatever you want as long as you're not silly. And you might find that they're a good bunch because they really are. Tommy's the only man I would trust as PM. Well enough. Lowe is too old, need young blood. I agree. But you have that balancing act between too young and too old. We can never seem to get it right, can we? Wasn't Blair the youngest one we've ever had? And I absolutely echo those thoughts, Spark. Thank you all for being here. It's absolutely awesome to see so many people popping onto a live stream where we're just trying desperately to get things sorted. He's waiting to see what he can do. Yep, absolutely. 100%. I'd bite if you want me to. Well, I do as well, but, if I have to. Oh, what am I doing? Clicked on the wrong thing. Meredith is a good place not to pay. It's true. True. Been watching Razor Colours channel with Ryan Patches in Sturch. They've been taken over by lefties and pushing right. Well, yeah. To anyone, and I mean this wholeheartedly, to anyone who sees the flag of their nation, be it the Union flag or be it the Cross of St. George, and be offended by it in such a way that you have to take it down, you really do need to hang your head in shame. You really do. You genuinely do. Farage is a fox in an house. Absolutely. My video on the channel, I talk about Nigel Farage in not in depth, but I just like to cover a few facts and home truths. I won't bite, but I'll punch you in the nut. Pinch your nuts. Well, some people pay good money for that, mate. Pal warned us about this youngest brigadier general professor who said he was stupid. Well, the thing is, exactly, mate, every day he gets proven a little bit more. No woman who does bite, but only if you pay for that kind of service. Well, I think we've all experienced that, Martin. But yeah, so next week is going to be interesting. Do I think Starmer will be gone by the end of the week? Ooh, that's a tough one. In fact, let's be brutally honest. As you're here in the chat right now, just a quick one. If you think Starmer's going to be gone by the end of this week, put number 1 in the chat. And if you think he's going to hang on for a little bit longer, put number 2. There you go. That way we can see what you lot think. So number 1, if you think he's going to be gone by the end of the week, put that in the chat. And the number 2, if you think he's going to stay on a little bit longer. Hope you think awesome. Thanks. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. It's much appreciated. It sort of makes me feel good when people say that. Here we go. So, right, I'm going to bring him up on the screen. So, just so you know where everybody starts. 1, 2, 2. 2 seem to have it at the moment. People think he's going to hang on a little bit longer. Well, no, he's a total number 2. Number 2, 1. Like a pitbull Starmer is, yeah. 1, excellent. 2. So at the moment, quite a lot of you are on this sort of hope for 1, but it's really going to be 2. I think I'll be honest, I'm dead master. I think that's the reality of it. But so a lot of you think that it won't be this week, which is it's you know, it's not scientific. Although, to be fair, the way polls work now, I should now go and tweet on X. Because I don't know what you call it. I still call it a tweet. I don't know what you're supposed to call it. And say, I've done a poll, and poll shows that we think going to change the door number to number 3, alien abduction. If only. Thank you, Martin. Much appreciated, my friend. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. So, it looks like everybody's... Yeah, this is very true. Remember, Starmer successfully cancelled election. He's going nowhere. I think he will. I personally, and if you ask him my personal opinion, I think they will maybe try and keep him till May. So when it all fails there, they can blame him. That's the frying pan into the fire. Absolutely, 100%. That's how. I mean, the thing is, we're talking about this, and you know, Starmer. We want Starmer gone, but in reality, we're still, we've still got the Labour Party. Thank you. Don't forget to guys, smash like, share, and subscribe. That'd be awesome. I mean, maybe it'll be 1. I mean, there's a number 1 in the. Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. We aren't getting rid of him. Nothing ever happens. We know that. He's in for the duration. Jeanette, I don't think he is. Absolutely. I mean, the chat, you've all been awesome. You really have. Dante, right. Spot on. And the thing is, it's like that. And this is what I like at the moment with our chat. We have a lot of people coming in. You are entitled to say you have your own opinions, and as long as you're respectful, they're more than welcome here. But the chat is always awesome. It really is. And it's nice to just, I'm doing my bit and I can see on the screen what you lot are doing, and it's great. And it's because that's what we need. We need little pockets of community where we all stick together. A lot of these people will have your back no matter what. It's absolutely amazing. Well, there's no surprise there. Starmer's been selling us out to China for a while now. That's why he gave the Chagos Islands back to Mauritius, who, by the way, are absolutely sleeping in bed with the Chinese. No biscuits. No biscuits. No biscuits at all. Right then. I'm looking at the time because it's Sunday and it's important. Kids are back at school tomorrow, so I'm going to make sure they're all tucked up in bed. Let me blow me nose. You know, one of these days I'm actually going to be ill. I mean, ill. I am ill. One of these days I'm going to be fit. Oh, my God, I need to go to bed. I literally have had a problem speaking English today. I really have. Which is rare, I suppose, in this country to actually speak the native tongue. And what is the native tongue now? Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, so I'm going to bring this one to a close. Door number 666 with Street. Yeah. He's the devil. He definitely works for the devil. Right then, so going to bring it to a close. You have been absolutely awesome in the chat again. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you, all of you, for just taking a few moments of your precious time to come and listen to me sitting in my shed, wearing my hat, wearing my dressing coat because it's freezing, you know, and it's, yeah, durka. Yep, absolutely. Well, I said again, Dante, thank you all, you brilliant people. Take off and God bless. Exactly. Right then, you all look after each other. Remember that we're all here. If you've watched this and you've enjoyed it, please like, share and subscribe. Join the channel. Let's grow the channel. I'm trying to get to at least one video a day. It's sometimes not that easy, but I do what I can do. Thank you again for everything you do. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your comments, for your likes, your shares, your watches, everything that you do. Channels wouldn't be these. This wouldn't be a channel if it wasn't for you lot. You are absolutely awesome, all of you. Remember, even if you really feel like you're not, everybody loves everybody. Look after each other. Please look after each other. It's very, very important. Any case, with that, I'm done. So let's get a couple of intros out, shall we? And yeah, catch you in the next one.
Can anyone hear me? Is anyone alive out there?
The Labour Party has decided it was actually you who lost the keys to the binocular cabinet, Morgan.
That's not true, Keir. You know that.
Perhaps, but that doesn't matter now. We will write the history books. Goodbye, Morgan.
Thank you for joining me